I'm very happy to be able to say that tonight the Blackburn takeover is over. The student-led protest on the campus of Howard University has come to an end. It took 34 days, but university officials and students have an agreement over housing concerns, representation, and a lack of transparency from the administration. While the issues may not be fully resolved just yet, this can only be seen as a positive outcome for Howard's entire student body. Paraphrasing student organizer Channing Hill, they came, they saw, they declared, and they won. And I, for one, salute them and applaud them for it. I call them kids purposely. Let's not forget that these are young people, either still in or barely out of their teens. Some of you might say, in the best way, of course, they're just babies trying to find their way. And yet, when faced with what they saw as an intolerable situation, they stood up and met it head on, going toe-to-toe with authority and not blinking once. I know fully grown, mortgage-paying, tax-owing adults who don't have that kind of courage. And that's why the community lined up behind them, myself included. They were and are worthy of our support, more than worthy. As to Howard's administration, this wasn't a good look. Not to rehash this, but in his written and video statement released yesterday, University President Frederick said, "The health and well-being of our students is the most important part of my job as president." Now, as I've said before, even one issue in one of our dormitories is too many, and we will continue to remain vigilant in our pledge to maintain safe and high-end housing. Which I find hard to believe, seeing as how the situation took 34 days to resolve. We all saw the videos, Dr. Frederick. There was more than one issue. But it took those videos going viral and 34 days of protests to elicit that response. The terms of settlement weren't released, but that doesn't worry me. I feel confident that if the students didn't get what they wanted, they'd still be out there with their fists in the air. What they have done here should serve as an example to us all, and what Howard should do is hold them up as an example of the excellence to be found on their campus. Excellence, not mold.